Is it a bit scary? Yes. Okay. What do you find hard about this piece? The fast movement. Okay, so is it the left hand or is it the right hand or is it both? The left hand. How are you practicing the left hand? How do you practice it? Slow. Just remind me how it starts, that movement, the fast section. How does it start?
Start the fast section.
Okay, all right. Now, can you just show me, can you do... Can you do that for me? Can you do... 3 per note? Okay, now you use heaps of bow, and the stroke is going to actually be really tiny because it's going to be fast, right? So it's going to be... Yeah? Yeah, so it's a much, like you use way too much bow. Small, tiny bows, yeah? So, because you're using a lot of bow, what that's doing is it's making the stroke too horizontal, whereas of course sautier is vertical. So, do you do this exercise? Do you all do this exercise where you hit to get the bow off the string? Jump more, so that's good. Okay, so look, for me what's happening with this fast section is that you use way too much bow, and it's a coordination issue. So what do we do to practice for coordination? What's the best exercise for coordination? What are the best practice techniques for coordination?
ต้องถามวิธีฝึกว่าเราฝึกยังไงเวลาเชื่อมต่อว่าเป็นจะเยอะจังหวะอะไรอย่างเงี้ยที่อยู่ใน
Okay, well maybe I'll just go through what my techniques are and then you can take it or leave it. I think I mentioned to the other girl, Didi, was it Didi? About chain bowing. Have you practiced that? Yeah? Have you practiced like that? Okay, so it's great because why is chain bowing good? Because it allows the left hand to lead the right. So let's just do that. Yeah, not so easy, is it? And then you go faster. So that's a really good one for you, yeah? And then the next one is just rhythms. Oh, you're upside down. Down up, down up, down up, down up, down up, down up,
ดาวก่อน
down up.
ลงขึ้น
You might need to do it with the music, but anyway, yeah, that's good. And then the other one is, and then the other one is. Have you done those? Okay, so. Yeah, see, it's hard for the brain. Yeah, and then. Yeah, great. And then the next one is misplaced accents. Have you done those? Misplaced accents. So. Yeah, that's the easy one. Then. Yep, and then. That one's easy, and then. Yep. Yeah, so that's quite a lot of practice methods already. And then slurs. Can you do that? So you've actually practiced, you can play the slurs. So I think it's actually a coordination thing. So rhythms, misplaced accents, and chain bowing are the best for coordination. Yeah, and also doubles, and then and singles. So. Do you want to try it? But you slowed it down, and you're not allowed to do that. So you put the metronome on, and it's got, when you're trying to speed things up, it's actually better if you have a constant rhythmic beat. So you slowed it down when you went into the singles, whereas you want to just keep it the same, yeah? So. Yeah, I'll clap. Great, yeah, that's the idea. Now the other thing is that when we go into fast playing, you're a little bit scared, right? You feel a little bit frightened, scared? Yeah. So you actually need to consciously let go when you go into a fast passage. There needs to be like a psychological, okay, I'm going to loosen up, I'm going to let my fingers go. So what I saw happen just then for you was that you did the doubles, and then when you went into the singles, you tightened up in your jaw. So if anything, you want to do the opposite. So hold on. see how I actually took my head off and just everything lightened. So it's like you have to build in a release. Does that make sense? Yeah. So let's try it. Let's do it together. Now head off. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So instead of closing in and tightening up, clenching your teeth, it's like let go. Yeah? Okay? Yeah.
He actually have a
Oh, that's really hard, that section. That's really hard, that one. Misplaced accents are fabulous for that. Have you done misplaced accents on that? Have you practiced it like that? No. And I think the chain bowing as well. Yeah? It's hard, that bit. Yeah, really hard. What else do you find hard?
ช่วยแปลได้ไหมคือแบบท่อนช้าที่แบบเป็นที่มันปั่นเยอะอะไรอย่างเงี้ยท่อนช้าที่มันเทคนิคเยอะท่อนแรก
first movement.
The first movement?
Oh, I think maybe you mean the slow mini notes.
The runs?
On the first movement.
Yeah. Okay, so I noticed that you took your runs quite slowly actually, which can be really good to get slow, but mainly the secret with those long runs is subdivisions. So you need a subdivision, you need keynotes that you, do you have the music? Do you have the music?
The keynote song. บอกว่าให้แบ่งเป็นช่วงเล็กๆเวลาโน้ตมันรันกับประโยคยาวๆเนี่ยแล้วมันหลายโน้ตให้แบ่งเป็นช่วงเล็กๆเป็นสอง
So how do you think of dividing up that run? Do you divide it into groups of 8 or 6?
การซ้อมเนี่ยเคยแยกเป็นอันเล็กๆนะเช่นทีละเล็กๆ 4-5 โน้ตก่อน
Is it like that? So can't read the notes. Like that? Yeah. And then so you've got to have your subdivisions clear. You play to the first subdivision, then you play to the second subdivision, and then you play to the third, and then like that. And then it will be easy. But you've got to have pegs in the run. Does that make sense? Pegs? Like keynotes that you aim for within the run, key subdivisions, and that makes the run easy.
มีโน้ตตัวที่เป็นเป้าหมายไว้ก่อนเวลาเราสตาร์ทโน้ตใช่ไหม4-5 โน้ตอย่างเงี้ยโน้ตตัวแรกมาหยุดที่ตัวนึงตึ้งแล้วก็ตัวนั้นก็อีกอย่างหนึ่งก็ไปถึงตัว next to จากนั้นนะ
Like that, yeah? Yeah? So when I'm putting together my runs, I put clear pencil marks where the subdivisions are. Let's try it. Oh, good. Now let's go to the next peg.
ไปอีกโน้ตหนึ่งเพิ่มเข้าไปอีก
So the next division of that. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, good. Now put the two together. Yes, exactly. And then you add the last one. So, do you understand that concept? In Australia we have a concept called 2 for the price of 1, you know, in a sale in a shop, 3 for the price of 1. And it's with fast playing, it's this whole idea that you have, instead of having lots of little impulses, you have just 3 main ones or 4 main ones. So it's this idea of you get 8 notes for the price of 1. So, does that make sense? Yeah.
อันนี้จะคิดเป็นประโยคยาวไปเลยจะดูเหมือนยาวมากคิดเป็น3ประโยคย่อยๆ3ประโยคเรื่อยๆแล้วค่อยรวมกันเป็นอันเดียวจะได้ไม่ยาวเกินสำหรับสมอง
Yeah? Yeah. The other thing I'd say about this, the first movement, is that it's quite long, isn't it? It's actually quite long for the audience. And I think it's really important to have longer phrases. So yours got very cut up, too many little sections rather than a long section. Does that make sense? So, for instance, how long is the first phrase?
ยาวกี่ครับประโยคแรก
I think the first phrase finishes here. So that's one. You always count the piano part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah? So, don't spend too long on this C. Don't spend too long on this C. Keep going until here. And then the audience will understand better what you're trying to do. Otherwise, they listen to you for a bit and then they lose the way. You have to show them the way, the path. Yeah? There's a recording of this by Vasa Prihoda. Have any of you heard the recording by Vasa Prihoda? Amazing violinist from many years ago. He's recorded this and it's incredibly fast, even the opening. But actually I think it's a really good recording to listen to because he has more of a sense of the longer lines. He doesn't get distracted by all the pauses and all the runs and all the rests. He makes it into much more of a unified movement. So I think that would be something really useful for you to go through this and work out how long each phrase is. So that would guide you in how long to spend on each pause. Does that make sense?
แปลไม่ได้
What did he say?
Not make sense for me.
Does it make sense for you?
Yes. But I will translate.
Okay.
คือเพลงนี้มันยาวใช่ไหมท่อนแรกเนี่ยเขาบอกว่าถ้าเราเล่นหยุดเป็นประโยคเราต้องแบ่งประโยคให้มันเชื่อมต่อกันทั้งประโยคแล้วอาจจะไม่ต้องหยุดบางตัวลากยาวเกินใช่ไหมมันก็ยังไม่จบประโยคทำให้คนดูเนี่ยมันรู้สึกว่าเฮ้ยไปเรื่อยๆมันไม่มีประโยคที่ชัดเจนคราวนี้คิดเป็นประโยคใหญ่หลังจากที่แยกฝึกแบบทีละนะคนละเรื่องคิดเป็นประโยคใหญ่ๆแล้วก็ไปทำให้มันเป็นประโยคคือจริงๆแล้วมันก็มีไม่กี่เฟสในเพลงเฟสใหญ่ๆอย่าไปหยุดที่ตัวโน้ตตัวใดตัวหนึ่งนะไปคีปโกอิ้งไปเลยจนจบประโยค
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.